I spoke to the owner on this Magnatone 210, and he agreed to any changes that made the amp better so long as they were easily reversible if necessary down the line. So the first thing I did was I fully bypassed, on my little pointer again, I fully bypassed the first cathode, which gives a gain increase. So right now I've got the volume at about 130, and it's as loud as it was at 5 o'clock yesterday. And you can add some more. Just adds a little bit more on tap and gives a little more clean output as well. That's about 3 o'clock. That's a nice place to be for home use. You can always turn it down for really quiet stuff. All right, so that's the gain change overall. Next issue is this tone control. In stock form, it's a very odd tone circuit and it needs to be changed. Stock form, I've got the tone at noon right now. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so you can hear it some more. As you turn it down, it gets a little bit darker. That's because I replaced this 1000 nanofarad, 1 nanofarad, 1000 picofarad cap, which did almost nothing. It was really subtle, with a 4.7 nanofarad like you'd find in a 5E3 Deluxe, which gives a much better roll-off. Because stock was just useless. And then it does nothing for the, that's from about 9:30 or 10 o'clock down, you get that change. Over 11 o'clock, there's no difference until you get to the very high end. So let me take it, it's at like 4:30 here, nothing. And then there's just this little bit of a high-end boost that you get at the very farthest extreme of the tone circuit. It's literally from 5 o'clock, it's there. And it goes away real fast. And the reason that is, it's a 1 meg pot, and what it's doing is it's connecting this side of this cap to ground when it's fully clockwise, which means at that point, this cathode is bypassed with a 47 nanofarad cap, which will give you a high-end increase. But because it's a 1 meg pot, there's and it's like a 3.3K resistor in parallel with it. It's only the last 3K of this 1 meg pot's travel where that becomes in the circuit. As soon as you turn that down at all, it goes away. So it's a really useless feature, which gives you a very slight treble boost at the fullest, then it goes away immediately. And you get a full range of turning, nothing happening until you get to about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then all of a sudden. So I'm going to change the tone circuit to that of the 5E3, which gives you an actual treble increase throughout a good range of the pot. And I think it'll be a non-intrusive modification that will make this amp more playable. And then I'm waiting for some new caps to come in for the tremolo to get a little bit deeper. Sorry about that, I've got a Band-Aid on my fingers, my playing's a little bit clunky right now. So, the tremolo depth will happen. Next up is to change the way the tone pot behaves. New tone circuit finished, and it works just like on 5E3 Deluxe, though it has a linear taper pot rather than audio, so it's a little less intuitive to the user. It's just a bigger range of slightly nothing happening. So, it's nice. treble boost only happens pretty much when the volume pot is below 3 o'clock. Above that, you aren't going to get a treble boost. But you still will get the roll off if you want some higher gain stuff. But I find this much more usable than the stock. Stock circuit really wasn't well thought out. The other change I know I'm going to make to this amp is the output transformer. And this just has the wires going straight from the transformer to the speaker. And that's not great for if you anytime you need to pull it out or whatever. Also means you can only use this amp pretty much with this one speaker. And since it takes an 8 ohm load and the owner's got some other cabs, I'm going to install a Switchcraft jack for the speakers with a plug. So you have a plugged connection to the speaker, which means you can also use this amplifier with, you could use it with a Marshall 4x12. We're hearing it now through my Shop 2x12, which is a much bigger sound than the stock 8-inch speaker. So when I finish this amp up, I'll use that opportunity to show you what the amp sounds like through a big cab and what it sounds like through the stock single 8-inch speaker. Maybe it's a 10. Anyway, I think it's an 8. It's a small little thing. Speakers make a huge difference in the sound, and there's nothing wrong with a funky sounding small speaker. But now you'll also be able to get much fuller stuff. I can't play that with a Band-Aid. Go figure.